Hey everyone, John here, and welcome back to the Toy Box. Happy Pokemon Day! 25 years ago today, Pokemon Red and Green were released in Japan, and from there, Pokemon has become a staple in our culture and a big part of my life. So today, we're going to take a look at an iconic Pokemon from the first generation, and one of my favorites from Kanto. The Pokemon Center Dragonite Sitting Cuties Plush. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, Pokemon Red and Green came out 25 years ago in Japan. It was released in the US about 2.5 years later in 1998. It was a little after that when my brother and I were introduced to Pokemon through our cousin, and we eventually got our own copies of the game. I was given Pokemon Blue, and my brother was given Pokemon Red. I still remember really enjoying that first game more than anything. We would play a little, and then battle using the link cable, and then play more, trade some, and so on. Well, at the end, we go up against the Elite Four, and Lance has his Dragonite. Now, keep two things in mind. Number one, this battle is the first time that we ever see dragons in a trainer battle in the game. Unless you get Dratini and use them, which I didn't really do my first time around. Second, we didn't have internet access the way we do now, so we couldn't really look up weaknesses and resistances at that time. We had to learn by fighting that Dragonite. Now, I don't remember which of us ended up figuring out that ice-type moves were the way to go, but it was definitely an adventure. So let's take a look at the plush. Now, one of the things I really like about Dragonite is, with Dragonite's look and just the way the Pokemon is in general, Dragonite can crush your enemies and be your best buddy at the same time. So let's take a look at the head first. There are a lot of details that Dragonite has that are covered in this plush. So let's take a look. So first of all, we can't forget Dragonite's antenna. They're pretty nicely done in this plush. We have the horn right here. You can't forget about Dragonite's horn. Needs it for horn drill. Dragonite's eyes are very friendly, and they're embroidered here. There's one. Here's the other one. We have Dragonite's nose. And of course, Dragonite's mouth. You can see it's a smile right here. Now, let's take a look at Dragonite's belly. I like the way they did the belly here. We have the stitches in this pattern here for the lines, which I think is really nice that they're yellow lines and not black lines. It looks more like the texture that it's actually meant to be. And the lines go all the way down until the end of the tail. Dragonite's arms are kind of skinny, a little skinnier than I thought, but it looks like a good proportion to the rest of its body. Has claws at the end. Here's the other one. I think the claws are a kind of felt. Maybe a thick felt here. Now, Dragonite's legs are a bit thicker, and of course they're in the sitting position. Sitting cuties. Makes sense. And we have the same claws at the end here. You can see the foot's stuffed. It's a separate piece right here. Take a look at the other leg. There it is from the back. Now, you can't forget about Dragonite's wings. I've always thought Dragonite had small wings, but that's just the way the Pokemon is designed. So we have blue in the front. We have a line right here. And it's orange in the back, as you would expect. And we have this line here. Let's take a look at the other wing. For some reason, mine's a little bit bent. But I think that's just my plush. Here's the other side. Now take a look at Dragonite's tail. Now this is a really thick tail. It's pretty cool. It's good for smacking. Pretty hard tail whip. Now for Dragonite's body, the sitting cuties have pellets. And Dragonite seems to have a lot more pellets than the normal sitting cuties plush. They go from the bottom all the way up until almost to the chest. So this is a lot of, like a beanbag plush more than the others. And of course, Dragonite doesn't have any trouble balancing, so the pellets do the job. Up here, the plush is stuffed pretty nicely. It's pretty soft. The tail is pretty soft too. We've got the pellets in the middle. Let's take a look at the tag. So this is the tag that I like, the tag that they originally came with. Pokemon Center Sitting Cuties, Dragonite. Here's the other side. And of course we have the 3 tags right here. There's 1, 2, and 3. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and let Dragonite sit. Now, I thought for a while about which plush would be perfect for today. I know we're doing 3rd generation Sitting Cuties for right now, but I think I made the right choice with Dragonite here today. So, let's take one last look at Dragonite, and then maybe play some good old Pokemon Red and Blue. Well, this has been the Pokemon Center Dragonite Sitting Cuties plush. What do you guys think of Dragonite? And what Dragonite stories do you have for us? And what has your Pokemon journey looked at? Let me know in the comments section below. If you are interested in Dragonite, I'll put a link to Pokemon Center in the description. Well, that's all we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, rate, subscribe, and don't stop playing.